Triggers are things that make asthma worse.
Do you know what sets off your wheezing and coughing? Causes your chest tightness and breathing difficulties? Sometimes it's not as easy to tell. In fact, there may not seem to be an obvious reason at all, and some further tests may need to be called for.
Still, this doesn't get you off the hook. It's unusual for colds not to make asthma worse, and surprise, surprise, the common cold is a trigger too.
When it comes to triggers, this list can appear endless, but don't worry, they won't all apply to you.
Colds, chest infections, allergies, which can be animals including pets, food including nuts, house dust mites, mould and pollen from trees and grass, cigarette smoke and alcohol, recreational drugs, exercise, female hormones and sex, pollution, which is car fumes, industry factory chimneys, bonfires and wood burners, some medicines including ibuprofen and aspirin, irritants, which can be air fresheners, cleaning materials and deodorants, the extremes of weather, hot and cold, emotions, laughter, anger, frustration, stress, excitement and anxiety.
However, the good news is you can reduce the effects of triggers by taking some simple steps. Let's take a look.
Know your triggers.
Avoid your triggers where possible. It is possible to avoid cigarette smoke and animals, but not as easy to avoid colds and grass. It would also be bad to avoid exercise and laughter, so
Be prepared. Always take your preventer medication, as this will help to reduce symptoms from triggers. Next, always carry your reliever. And then follow your asthma plan. Did you know that you can take your reliever before exercise if this causes problems? And that taking anti-allergy medications such as antihistamines before trigger exposure can help to reduce symptoms.
be trigger happy. Become an expert by learning more about your triggers and the special ways in which you can lessen the problems that they cause. For starters, why not talk to a doctor or a nurse? Then remember to book a flu jab every year. And don't forget the soap. Washing your hands is a good way to reduce exposure, particularly when there are colds about or you've been in contact with a trigger such as grass or animals.